Hello stars, welcome or welcome back. My name is Aster. If you are new here, I'm a reader and a writer. This year I have finished the novel that I'm planning to be my debut novel, and I've currently started writing the second one. Along with writing vlogs, I also typically do reading vlogs, which is kind of more towards what we're doing today. Today, since the year is wrapping up, literally tomorrow is New Year's Eve, we are going to talk about the books I read this year and my physical TBR for next year. Both are bigger piles than I thought. If you could tell, my bookshelf's a little empty because I did take them off the bookshelf. But we are going to start with a recap of everything I read this year. And so, for those of you who don't know, every time I finish a book, I post about it on my writing Instagram, which is under the exact same name, just kind of telling you my initial thoughts on it. Starting with the first book I read this year, it was Apprentice to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mayer. All I can really say is that I loved it. This is the second book in the series. Currently there's 3 out. She's announced the cover and the title and all that for the 4th, and she said that isn't even the last in the series. So I love her writing style. For some reason it's just so like fairy tale like to me, which I've tried to explain it that way. It doesn't make sense. I think it's nostalgic in some way for me, but I love it. Absolutely love her. Pretty much I think any book she's gonna put out I will get and read, because this is her first series. Second book I read this year, Light Lark by Alex Aster. So I kept hearing so much hype on this. I'm like, I had to read it. Not what I was expecting for a YA novel. To be honest, it was a little bit spicier than I was expecting for a YA novel for children. But the general plot was good. The plot twist did not see coming. Like, damn, you go girl. But for some reason it took me such a long time to finish. Like, it didn't grab me for whatever reason. It just, I guess, wasn't my type of fantasy, which is fine. I know some people absolutely love this. That's the main reason why I haven't gotten any other book in the series. So, sorry, spoiler. The next book in the series, what's it called? Nightbane. I don't have it, so. There was also, it might have actually been the second book, I also finished Iron Flame. It was on my Kindle. Oh, actually, it was on my Kobo, but for Christmas this year, I got the hardcover with the pretty pages. So I'll show you this. I started it last year. Started it last year, finished it beginning of this year. Loved it. These books are the kind that just draw me in and I can never put it down. And suddenly I'm reading like 20 out of 24 hours a day, which is insane. Third book, of course, I finished Iron Flame in time to get Onyx Storm. Had to get the pretty pages, of course. Loved it. Again, I read it in like 3 days, and usually it takes me like a week to read a book. Like, all of these took me a week to read, except for Rebecca Yarros, because she's something else. Okay, what is this now? 5th book, Her Soul to Take by Harley LaRoux. I have no idea if I'm saying her last name right. I apologize if I'm not. I saw this cover and I've kind of heard of it before, and I was just like, I need this book. Like, it is gorgeous. I need it. And I loved it. This is a dark romance book, and I hadn't had much of an introduction to dark romance. I read the Haunting Adeline series, which is back there, but that was pretty much it. So have I read any other dark romances? Oh, I have. When I read this, it was my favorite dark romance I'd ever read. And it might still be, like, because it gets like paranormal as well, and I love paranormal. I love ghost hunting things, so the paranormal plus dark romance, I'm like, ooh, I really liked this one. I'm gonna stop counting because I can't remember what number we're on. Next was Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I got this and the whole box set for my birthday because my brother doesn't know restraint. I asked for this book. I got all 9 of them. They're up here. Here's some of them. Yeah. So I read this book and I loved it. I read ACOTAR, obviously, and I loved her writing style. I did get immersed in it, but just, I don't know. Feyre wasn't my favorite in the first book. Second book, she got a little better. I didn't actually finish the third book. I apologize. My friend is really trying to get me into it, which I have been. I have been reading more of it. But what's her name? Selena? Absolutely adore her. Like the badass. I mean, that's the kind of main character I love. So I loved this one. I do know Sarah J. Maas though, so I am planning for a plot twist in the next book. I had a single session for a book club with, again, the same friend that's trying to get me to finish ACOTAR, and this is what we read. It was Tempt Me by K.A. Tucker. So I had never heard of this before. It's a series, it's quite long. The books are short though. I didn't mind it. Like, it was okay through most of it, but the ending almost didn't make me want to finish it. Like, if this book was assigned to us for another book club, like the second book, I would read it. Absolutely. But the ending, if you don't resolve it and just kind of leave it like she left it, I'm like, no, thank you. So her writing was good, and like 98% of this novel I liked. The ending, though, almost ruined it for me. The Striker by Anna Huang. So I love the Twisted series, which is the first series I read by her, and I have that all on my Kobo Kindle thingy. So when I saw this, I was looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I really want to read that. And my stepdad bought it for me because we were going on a trip. So he's like, you can read this in the airport or in the hotel, wherever you want. It gives you something to do over the week. I'm like, thank you. So I read it. I love her. I do think the Twisted books are still my favorite, but I think it's just, I like a billionaire romance kind of thing. So that the first book in that series kind of set it off. All except for like Twisted hate are billionaires, but at least they're really rich. Either way, her writing style, absolutely love it. The romance, perfect. I have seen The Defender and I do really want to get it. I just have a lot of books, so I'm trying to read more before I buy the books. Next one, God of Malice, the other dark romance I read this year. I absolutely adore it. It was very dark romance, has a lot of triggers. It says the big triggers in the announcements, but I'm reading through it, I was pretty sure that there was other triggers that I'm like, if I recommend this to anyone, I need to tell them to search up the triggers beforehand, because I feel like she doesn't give enough warning. But I don't have any triggers. I haven't found anything that triggers me, so I loved it. And the black in this shade of red, oh, it was beautiful. I absolutely loved it. I think this is still my favorite in the whole series. We'll get to that. Next book, God of Pain. Once I finished that, I immediately needed to get the second one. So I read it, loved it. This was the first time a series, because they're interconnected standalones, this was the first time the second book in the series was actually the couple I was most excited to see. So I was quite happy, but just the way that one worked out, I'm still like, I think God of Malice is still my favorite. But yeah, God of Pain. And then switch up, we have Credence. So this is my friend's like favorite contemporary romance. So I'm like, I'll read it. She's like, just to warn you, if you know this book, you know what she warned me of. I read it. It was a bit strange. Never read anything really like this before, but I stuck with it because it was my friend's favorite. And I definitely liked the ending. I don't want to spoil anything, but I couldn't love the male love interest until the end. Which, if you want to know more about that, I can do a short explaining my thoughts on it, but it was still fairly good. It was easy to finish, like her writing is good, so I was happy about that. This is the last book I read this year, which honestly feels like forever. I've been in a bit of a reading slump. It is God of Wrath. Of course, the third one in the series. I had to get it. This one did take me a bit more to finish. This was the start of my reading slump. I didn't know why it took me so long to finish this, because it's still a good book. I still loved it. But then after this, I couldn't really get into many other books. And now we're gonna get into my physical list of my TBR for the next year. So first off, books I read this year. I read 13 books this year, which I'm quite proud of myself, because I think this is the most I've read because I've been doing reading vlogs for it, which helped me a lot, which is why I want to start doing them again. Okay, my physical TBR is long and chaotic. I'm gonna start with the first 2 books here because I am in the middle of both of these. So this is The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore and Accomplished a Villain by Hannah Nicole Mayer. I don't know why I've gotten into a reading slump and I just haven't been able to finish either of these. So I started this one beginning of fall just because I thought it would be easy, just for the vibes kind of book. That was after I had been reading this one. Again, absolutely love her and her writing, but for some reason I just couldn't find myself being able to sit down and read. So these are the 2 I want to finish them next year. I swear to God, if I go to the end of next year and I haven't finished these books. Next we have Bridgerton, Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. So I watched the show first, loved them, and then I read The Viscount Who Loves Me like a couple years ago, and it was so different from the series. Like, both were good, but it was so different that Penelope is my favorite character. I'm like, I want to read her book. So I went out and got her book. I still haven't gotten myself to actually read it, but I do want to read it this year. The Gods Time Forgot by Kelsey Gonzalez. I'm not going to try and say her middle name. I see her, she pops up all the time on my feed. So when I saw her book in my local bookstore, I'm like, it's a sign. I need it. I need it. And so I can't really give you a synopsis of it because I don't really know the synopsis of it. But I really look forward to reading it. It is The Naturals. Who's this by? Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This seems so interesting to me. From what I understand, it's a group of teenagers who are like working in the FBI or something like that. And kid geniuses. Yes, please. It's not romance, I don't think. It's like mystery and thriller a little bit. I have no idea. Okay, I haven't read it. I can't tell you what genres it is. But I see so much on it, and it just, the concept of it sounds so interesting to me. So to be honest, after I finish the 2 books I'm currently on, this might be the next read. So I hear literally so much about this, or I did when it first came out. Everyone, I think, was talking about the audiobook because they found that so funny with the way, was it Teddy Hamilton? I don't know, he's the only voice actor I know. Or, you know, for books, what is that called? Oh God. Anyways, people loved how he read it, but to be honest, I think I'll like it just the same reading it. I prefer reading physical books. So also, I'm running out of storage, so I gotta speed this up. So that's why I'm talking quicker. But yeah, I am very excited to read this. I got this a while ago, just haven't gotten around to it. Beautiful Phantom by Rena Kent. Rena Kent is who did the Legacy of God series. And so when this book came out, I'm like, I gotta get it. I'm like, I love her writing. Her writing draws me in right away. And honestly, except for the last one, I finished those books so quickly. So I'm very excited to read this one at some point. I'm trying to expand my dark romance circle, if that makes sense. So Beautiful Phantom, God of Ruin. Of course, I had to get the next in the series. I have to read this entire series. It's not a question, it's a fact. I need to. So I'm also getting the deluxe version because I really like the colored pages. Anyways, I think that's the last dark romance. Yeah, fancy. Flawless by Elsie Silver. This is a big switch up, but for some reason at some point I was really wanting to read a cowboy romance. So, and I've heard good things about this. So these books come up a lot on my For You page as well. So I did want to get them. So I searched up, I think this is the first in the series, Deep End by Allie Hazelwood. So I've heard mixed signals, mostly good things about this book though. It was like 30% off at my store, so I had to get it. And I haven't read it yet. I got it closer to when it first came out, but eventually through this year, it's not too high on my to be read list, but at some point this year I do want to read it. King of Wrath, Anna Huang. Yeah, if I am so far behind on the King of Sin series, but I do love Anna's writing, so I want to read more of her books. So I got this one. Once I saw it, I will read it. Shatter Me, by Mafi Harper. What? Who's the author? Tahira Mafi? Is that how you say it? I've heard so much. Again, this is a YA novel, but I've heard good things about this, and to be honest, I like the kind of insanity of it, because you see the crossed out lines. I think that happens less as she regains sanity, but also the just concept is so cool. So again, it's not too high on my list. I've had this for a while, but I am still very excited about it. Next one is the Agape Bearer. So, I have 2 in this series, and I got this, I think, last year for my birthday. Not this year, the year before that. And I didn't finish it, but I really want to. It's a bit of a slow start for me personally, and she's so young. I think that's why I find it hard, but she does age between the books. I'm following her on Instagram, and I really like her. And her content seems so cool when she talks about her books, and the art style, she does all the art herself. So I'm like, I really want to finish this series. So I really want to continue reading this. Okay, running out of storage, so we got to do the last 2 quickly. It is the next 2 books in the Throne of Glass series. I do have Assassin's Blade. I don't know what point this fits in here, but I want to read it in the order the author recommended. So this will probably also be in here somewhere. Including all 3 of these, that's 16 books I want to read next year. I think I can do that. Right? That's not too huge of a change. If I just get back into it, I feel like I can do it. But I just wanted to go over these, talk to you guys about all that. And, it's kind of what to expect for reading vlogs next year. At least 16 of them, hopefully. But yeah, that's crazy. So Happy New Year's, everyone. It's probably New Year's Eve when I post this. I'm gonna try and post it tomorrow. If not, then welcome to 2026. I hope you guys had a wonderful year, and I will see you stars next week. All right, bye-bye. Now I have to figure out how to get all of these books back on my shelf. Not figure out how, I just need to organize them again. It's gonna be a lot.